Hey everybody, let's start this review with a mini unboxing. The iPhone comes in a very elegant minimalistic white box, so you could get the premium feeling from the very beginning. The shape on top gives you the preview of the size of the phone inside, and once the box is open, there it is, the brand new 6 Plus itself. But let's put that aside for just a second and let's take a look at some other items that are also there. Some usual paperwork, SIM tray opening tool, Apple stickers and the earbuds. The earbuds are exactly the same since iPhone 5. USB charger and lightning cable are also wrapped in a plastic band, and that's pretty much it. Everything looks great and ready. Once you peel this plastic, you are ready to start your exciting journey with brand new iPhone 6 Plus. Can't wait, so let's start. Bigger than bigger, and believe me, it's true. The iPhone is huge. Actually, I was one who wanted a bigger display in an iPhone. I was thinking this might somehow replace both phone and tablet for most of the tasks. I was not a big fan of this design though, mostly because of those plastic gaps in the middle of nice aluminum body. But they are just there and that's it. You can make them less visible by choosing the right color, or maybe even by putting the case on the phone. Apple always told us that the 40-inch display is just right for the phone. And for the phone it's probably true, but one device for all purposes, that sounds tempting and I just had to try. So there is a really lot of pros and cons in terms of the size. You get a bigger display, battery and camera sensor, but the phone is harder to use with one hand. It's also very easy to drop because of its size and rounded edges. There is no easy way to show you how big it is. Take a look how it looks like side by side with an iPad. The iPhone is light and slim and it helps, but still, to be honest, after a few days of using it, I really can't tell if the 6 Plus will become my daily driver. Of course, it's newest iPhone and the specs are great, so you don't have to be worried about performance. It's very responsive, smooth, and there is no stuttering whatsoever. But when you're trying to use it as a phone, it feels a bit awkward. Or maybe it's just me. The camera on the other side is great. At some stage I realized that since I don't have a 4K camcorder, maybe I should try using 6 Plus instead of my camera. Of course, there is this famous issue that they were unable to fit whole camera inside of the phone, but believe me, it looks way worse in videos than in real life. It's not possible, however, to place it flat on the table, but if the glass in the front of this camera is really durable, that shouldn't be a big problem. Take a look at some small sample of the footage that I took with iPhone 6 Plus. It looks great and the optical image stabilization really helps a lot. For me this was kinda like shut up and take my money feature. It's almost like having a Steadicam always in your pocket, just awesome. Too bad that only 6 Plus got the optical image stabilization. I really like the way how the glass panel and the body are combined together. It looks and feels great. If only they could get rid of those plastic stripes again. Somehow it seems that they didn't have time enough to finish the job in a proper way. It's very hard to give the final judgment over this iPhone. I love the camera, the battery life, almost 2 days for most of the time. Playing the games and consuming media is a great experience on this device. At the moment this is also my number one for web browsing, reading books, and etc. I only hope that I will improve my skills when it comes to using it with one hand. If you got smaller hands like me, I recommend trying out one for an hour or two before you will buy it, cause the key is really there. If it's not a problem for you and you are obviously prepared to pay the premium price, this is the best iPhone ever. There are obviously some other great smartphones on the market. For me, iPhone was kinda like natural choice because of Apple ecosystem. The question only was whether this will be 6 or 6 Plus. I hope that I was able to show you why I've opted for 6 Plus. And I also hope that you enjoyed my review. Please remember to give it a big thumbs up, cause it really helps me out, and thanks guys. Oh, and there's one more thing, don't try to bend it.